So before we get started, let's just say a big congratulations to the 49-year-old cat lady Taylor Lorenz and the Washington Post for their amazing PR work for the Libs of TikTok Twitter account we covered yesterday, as their hit piece doxing the person behind the account gained them over 165,000 followers in a day. So good going, idiots. It's always nice when this kind of thing backfires that spectacularly. So on to today's video, and it's a rare trip to the UK for this channel, and although we're not as big as the USA and certainly not as loud online, we do have our own set of total weirdos that occasionally create noteworthy stories to talk about. And we certainly have a lot of woke people, just the same as the USA. Good God, do we have a lot of them. So naturally, we also have a concerningly large amount of pedophiles. I don't know why those two things are interlinked, but they sure seem to be. Who knows? Now, one of the reasons I think like this is because these woke people won't stop doing weird shit around kids. Let's look at a theatre group called thisegg. Their website is very cringe. Their woman writing the copy immediately tells us their pronouns, so we know there's something not quite right straight away. But I don't care what stupid, pretentious nonsense they've done in their past. It's a theatre group. Of course they're pathetic losers. There's no harm in that though. What I want to talk about is their latest show, The Family Sex Show. What was that? You think I said a wrong word there? Nope, it's called The Family Sex Show. Let's read the theatre group's copy of what they say the show is first. A fun and silly performance about the painfully awkward subject of sex. It is kind of awkward around children, yeah, you should be doing it. Or exploring names and functions, boundaries, consent, pleasure, queerness, sex, gender, and relationships. Using real life bodies, creepy, personal stories, songs and movement. The Family Sex Show puts the good stuff at the forefront of conversation, imagines a future where there is no shame, oh God, but a celebration of difference, equality, and liberation. Made in consultation with the School of Sexuality Education, thisegg created the Family Sex Show to open up conversations around relationships with input and guidance from educational and safeguarding specialists. So all the woke groomer buzzwords crammed in to bamboozle normal people into thinking nothing creepy is going on. But shall we see what is really happening in this show? I think we should, you know. So this show is aimed at kids as young as 5. So of course, in true woke fashion, we start with the indoctrination stage, advising about sexuality and pronouns and how to become an alphabet ally. Well, that's kind of to be expected nowadays. If you're woke and you don't have any children, of course you want to talk to toddlers about their sexuality. I guess it's a requirement of the cult or something. What's less expected is during the show they give out Play-Doh and paper and pens and ask the kids to make and draw penises and vaginas. Look, you bigot, this is not the act of a load of pedophiles. How dare you make that thought connection? This is totally normal. You're the one with the problem, okay? What is the act of a pedophile group is the fact that all the adults get naked on stage in front of little kids, where they say, there is nakedness, yes. At one point in the show, everyone on stage takes their clothes off to the level they feel comfortable to. For some people, that's taking off all their clothes and being completely naked. So all the child molesters get naked then, so the whole cast gets naked then. Now, of course, this was viewed as stunning and brave by the theatre collective in the country, because nothing proves how woke and progressive you are than shoving your schlong into a toddler's face. The alt-right Nazis just wouldn't understand. However, the vast majority of the population kind of thought it was what it actually was. A load of creepy weirdos wanting to get naked with other people's children, and the show has thankfully been cancelled after thousands of people bombarded the theatre hosting the show, the Tobacco Theatre, with threats and complaints where they whined. Performances of the Family Sex Show by thisegg at Tobacco Factory theatres have been cancelled. This is due to the unprecedented threats and abuse directed at our building and team. Well, maybe don't host kid diddling festivals in your building next time if you don't want people to be angry and threaten you. I don't know. Seems kind of simple to me. So yeah, these people are getting pretty bold recently, aren't they? Fortunately, they may have got bolder, but they're just as stupid. So it's fairly easy to keep track of their shenanigans so long as you pay attention. That's it for today's video. Don't forget to like and share and subscribe to see more content like this. Thanks, boy.